It's Steve and Laura time. Let's go. Huh? Look, they done walked up in the building, huh? Yeah.
Steve, everyone gasped.
Uh-huh.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
You're so beautiful, you take their breath away.
Uh-huh. Really smooth, Steve. Really smooth, Steve. You know, Laura, y'all kind of a big deal. That's what it really boils down to. Y'all a big deal. That's all it is.
Is my imagination or is your voice lower?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think it's because these pants are so loose.
And the oxygen flowing a little bit better through the nose and everything. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh, Lord, you look beautiful. Thanks, so do you, Max. Oh, guess what? Steve rented us a limo for the night.
Was there a line to get your pictures taken when you guys walked in?
Yeah, but it was moving kind of fast. Hey, why don't we try it over there and see what develops?
Look at how they're matching. They're just so cute. Look at them. Look at our Steve and Laura, huh? It's so cute.
Now, there's an accident waiting to happen.
Uh-huh. And you just created it. And he just created, he said the accident waiting to happen. I thought that was the Dallas Cowboys according to Stephen A. But yeah, Oh gosh. Get it, Steve. Get it, Steve. Get it, Steve. Steve, get off the floor, man. Yeah, Laura's like, no. This is not a floor show. Get up, Steve. Come on now. Get your groove on. Get your groove on. Get your groove on. Get your groove on. Right. Strike a pose. Strike a pose. Yup. Vogue on them, huh, Steve?
You can use some fresh air. Outside would probably be the best place for that.
Nah, absolutely. Yeah.
Tonight, I ordered it special just for you.
Steve, you on your smooth mode tonight, boy, huh?
There's no doubt about it.
Mm-hmm.
You're the most beautiful girl here at the prom.
Aww.
Thanks, Steve. And you're the most improved guy at the prom.
Facts on facts, right? You do know that still would have been true even if Myra was there. Just so you know. She still would have been the most beautiful.
Steve, can I tell you something?
My fly's open. I knew it.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
I just want to say that I'm very proud of you.
Oh.
You haven't caused one single disaster all night.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I am on my best behavior. I hate to ruin such an important evening.
Even though there's a riot, start a riot. There is a riot going on in the background, but it don't matter. It don't matter. It's about them. It's about them.
Want to know a secret? Sure.
Girl, I got
Even though I'm going steady with Myra,
Mm.
I've always dreamed of going to the prom with you.
Oh.
I know, you asked me when we were 6.
Right.
Why do you want to wait till the last minute?
Right. That's right, Steve. Come on now. Look. He put corresponding action to it. I like it. Come on, action. I'm an action man. They're so cute.
I pictured a handsome date dressed in a gorgeous tuxedo.
Did you see the eye contact? You gotta pay attention to Laura's eye contact. Look at how she looked at Steve. She talking about him the whole time. He don't know it yet.
How?
Then he'd pick me up in a limousine and we'd dance the night away.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be the best time of my entire life.
Wow.
It's a nice fantasy.
No, it's not a fantasy because you made it all come true.
Oh. Says, and it was one of the greatest nights of my entire life. Are we peeping game? Something that God put in Steve's heart at 6 years old has come to pass and has created one of the greatest moments in Laura's life. Like, are you kidding me right now? Like, are you kidding me? You see what I'm saying? We got to pause it. You see, Steve is not, because Laura's never really admitted that Steve is handsome. So Steve doesn't think that Laura's even talking about him, even though she just gave him like the strongest eye contact.
Then he'd pick me up in a limousine and we'd dance the night away.
That'd be the best time of my entire life.
Best time in my entire life. Best time. We just got to go back, y'all, because this is so rich. So something that was in Steve's heart that he put corresponding action to at 6 years old has created one of the best times of Laura's life. Oh, gosh, okay.
It's a nice fantasy.
No, it's not a fantasy because you made it all come true.
Steve, what Laura is telling you is you are the fantasy. You made it all come true, boy. You are the fantasy. She's saying to you, Steve, that Curtis, maybe she wanted to go with Curtis, maybe she wanted to go with Stefan, but she was supposed to go with you. You are the fantasy. You brought all this to pass.
I did?
Look at Steve. He doesn't know what to do with that newfound information.
There's only one thing that's keeping this from being a perfect night.
Okay.
Well, what's that?
Yeah, what's that?
This.
Oh, Steve. Oh, Steve. You got the luscious, Steve. You got the luscious, Steve. Ooh, I love it. I love it. Luscious. Look at that. Actually, if you really think about it, remember what I already said, with Steve, the fact that they're at the prom, and that is a vision that has come to pass. Now, what did Steve used to ask of Laura? 3 main things. Wedding. Will you marry me? Well, can I have a date? Okay, I can't get a date. Can I get a kiss? There's just a lot happening right now for Steve. A lot happening. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I think what I said, Steve and Laura, gosh, I'm just like, I don't know who wrote this. Whoever wrote it, and Jillian Kelly executed it to perfection. But the one thing that you see with Steve and Laura again in this situation, and let me remind you again, they're actually not together. They're not dating. How they can make a moment their moment. They're so cute. Look, we just got to point out, do you see what I'm saying about Steve and Laura, how they can just chill? And it's like, they don't need to, Steve doesn't really need to, the boy just loves her. He don't know what to do with it. But if you notice with Steve and Laura, they don't have to create moments. They are the moment. So in this sense right here, in this situation, they are the moment. It's just so beautiful. But what's so awesome is that, Laura, if she would have went to the prom with Stefan, it would have been about Stefan. And Laura maybe realized that, and that's why maybe she said, this is my best night, one of my best nights of my life ever. You feel me? Forever. But it would have been about Stefan. Everybody have been tripping on Stefan. Everything little, for some reason, people do that. Every little thing Stefan does, it's major. I don't sign off on that, but apparently that's what it is, right? But her going with Steve, it's about them. This is their moment. This is their time. Steve and Laura's kisses mean something. You know what I'm saying? I know it sounds crazy, but their kisses almost serve a purpose, which is the purpose that they're supposed to serve. But they serve a purpose. If you look at Steve and Laura, and, when Laura likes to be vulnerable and give Steve some of the luscious, look at it. It is a, how do you say it? It's an expression of them, right? It's like, it's not this lustful thing or anything like that. It's really an expression of them. You see, a lot of times they're very gentle kind of moments. They're sweet moments. It's not like, take the shirt. It ain't nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And you really start to see Steve and Laura's kisses have purpose. And though, in this particular era, things are so, how do you not admire it? How things just move so smoothly for Steve and Laura in this area. And why is that? Like I said before, because they deal with the other hard stuff. So then the easy stuff is there is an ease to it. Steve and Laura, it's marriage. It's not like I'm about to just date you for 3 years. And no, Steve is it's marriage, wedding night, kids, what you want. You know what I'm saying? And that is what God is preparing them for. And people don't understand that. God is not just preparing them for this moment or today. God is preparing them for marriage. And they're not there yet. They're not in a place where they're at their best yet to be able to give their best to each other. So in the meantime, they're going to continue to grow and be Steve and Laura. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much be Steve and Laura until the harvest is ready. But what we need to really peep game on and get excited. I hope it encourages somebody else as well. You know, that Steve is it still looks to him like it isn't, but Steve is so much closer to his promise. There's already things happening, you know what I'm saying, that he dreamed about 10 years prior. That's happening now. All the times, okay, that he asked Laura for her kiss. Laura's voluntarily kissing him. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful, man. Love God, love people. May God bless you. May God keep you.